Okay, this next question comes from Erica Wilkinson, and Erica has a long one. I believe her question is, I'm wondering what some of you have done to combat the negativity that is experienced while on the path of being an entrepreneur. And the background on that, she says, is, for example, I have experienced many people saying it seems too hard and why not go and get a job at Walmart? Or just people making negative comments about me going back to college for my bachelor's in business administration. Quote, you must think you are so much better than everyone else, unquote. It's very obvious I have outgrown a couple of my friends, but also how do we not feel so alone in the journey because I feel like I can't talk to anybody? And her business is she has a home cleaning business and an e-commerce store, and she's looking to scale up and get into real estate and marketing. Okay, Erica, I'm going to give you some really, really tough love here, okay? You are the problem, not your friends. You have the issue here, not your friends. Let me explain what I mean here. You're hanging around the wrong people. That's a choice. If you feel bad for separating yourself from people that you have thought that you've been friends with for a while, but now that you're trying to evolve and grow into something more and they're being negative, well, then it's a choice of yours to either stay and take the abuse, or it's a choice of yours to move on and find people like us here in AO. Because we're never going to be negative with you. We're never going to be unsupportive of your dreams. We're going to encourage you, and we're going to do everything we can to help you. You have almost 300 people in AO that would be more than happy to be friends with you and network and share your ideas and support you. How many people do you need? Is 300 not enough? Okay, so in the same regard, now this might be online, but hey, what's wrong with getting the support and collaboration with people online, and then have just a very few select friends in your personal life that you can go out to dinner with and drinks with or hang out with. But the more you start hanging around positive people, the more you'll start realizing how easy it is to walk away from bad relationships. So with that said, you're the problem. You're choosing to hang around these negative people. Does that suck? Does that hurt to hear? Of course. We're all nice people, and we don't want people to think that we think that we're better than them. But you know what? It's not a question of better, it's a question of different. You know what I mean? In most cases, wolves don't hang around sheep. Wolves eat sheep. They don't hang around them. It doesn't make them a bad animal, right? It just means that they're a wolf, and that's what they do with sheep. They don't hang around sheep. So if you're a wolf, which you are, quit hanging around sheep, or just go eat your sheep. You know, which in this case, I don't know what that means, but you know what I'm saying. So this is a lot that has to do with personal development. Personal development means becoming really, really happy with ourselves and the decisions that we make, with a lot less care of what other people think about it. Because at the end of the day, the only person we have to answer to is the person that's looking at us in the mirror. And the more we become comfortable with that, the better we're going to be and the happier we're going to be. So my answer to your question is, how have I dealt with negativity in my life? First off, I never dealt with it because I just kept to myself and I kept my mouth shut and I just went and accomplished. When I wanted to get a record deal, I didn't even tell any of my friends. I just moved to California and I was gone. After I got my record deal and I wanted to move somewhere, I didn't talk about it. I just moved. When I wanted to start my own business, I didn't tell my friends and seek their approval, ask for advice. I just fucking started my business. I didn't need somebody's affirmation or advice in order to do the things that I know that I wanted to do in my life. And the friends that I did hang around, when I was at your stage, actually when I was less than your stage, the friends I was hanging around at that time, all I did was drank beer and played volleyball and had fun. I wasn't really talking about all my goals and dreams and desires. I was just having fun with them. They were really more just acquaintances than just friends. It wasn't until I got into an organization like AO where I really started to realize the importance of having mentors and having a group of like-minded people to go to whenever I needed that type of dialogue and needed that high-level type of conversation with people that got it, people who understood it. There's nothing worse than telling your dreams and goals to somebody and it makes them uncomfortable because they can't fathom going out and making $1 million in a year in the work and the skill that it takes to do that. I don't enjoy having conversations with people like that, so I just don't do it. I just don't hang around those type of people. I hang around people in AO. I hang around people in EO. And so I hope this helps you. I'm not the best person as far as being a therapist and not showing the tough love, but I know you and I have spoken, and I know what you're trying to accomplish. And I think that a lot of times, when you go to friends, here's the natural thing. When you as an entrepreneur go to your friends talking about how much work you're doing and how there's got to be a better way, those people don't understand it. So they're just going to say, why don't you go get a job? Why don't you just stop? People like me are going to say, quit fucking complaining and just fucking go do it. If you need help, what do you need help with? Do you need access? Do you need an introduction to someone who can help you with that? Do you need an introduction to a book or an article or something like that? So you're in the middle. You're kind of one foot in talking to the complainers because that kind of makes us feel good a little bit sometimes. I know that feeling, and I'm not saying you're doing that, but I feel that way sometimes. But then I've got people that I go to that say, hey, quit fucking complaining, do something about it, and commit to one lifestyle. And I know that you're going to commit to the AO lifestyle because that's why you're here asking questions. So like I said, you've got access to hundreds of different like-minded individuals who will do nothing but support you and do anything they can to help you. How many people do you need? My advice would be the acquaintances that you have in your life, have fun with them. Drink some beers, go party, do whatever that is. That stuff that they're going to know how to do very well. And then just let the business stuff conversation happen with your business friends. I'm your business friend. The mentors in the group are your business friends. The other members of the group, we are your business friends. And we are always here to have dialogue with you to help you have a positive entrepreneurial journey instead of a negative one. All right? Keep your head up. I know you're working really, really hard, and I know that you're going to make it happen. All right? Talk to you later.